Hello, my name is Falo Intunoluwashinu, and I'm the founder of Standout Sales University. I'm also the founder of the Authority Brand System. You are going to discover what that is in a few moments. I help individuals build personal brands that consistently bring in 6 to 7 figures monthly through the written word. Now, I also founded the I do this by using what I call the authority brand system. And the authority brand system, I use it to discover hidden opportunities, the mother load of opportunities in businesses, and also use it to discover the profit windfall in businesses. I believe that without changing what you do and just understanding the multiple dimensions of your business, you can be able to double your profits. And I did it for myself. Before I go into the details of that, I'm the founder of the Five Secret Community, which is a community of school owners with over 6,500 members currently online. And I've been able to mentor this group of school owners for the past 3 years, showing them the hidden opportunities in their business, how they can double their number, and they have testimonials to show for it. Now, I started my working selling GNLD, and I worked at a microfinance bank called AB Microfinance Bank. This is the picture on the screen. Is my day at the AB Microfinance Bank. Even though I was working there, I was not fulfilled, because I was a square peg in a round hole. I did not fit into the system. I'm a teacher by design. I love to teach. But there's this myth where we all think that teachers don't make much money and all of that. So I was caught in between teaching and making money at the same time. But going to a time after 7 months in the bank, I had to resign and I moved to the teaching field to teach. Then I spent a year teaching at Kemline Academy, where I was earning a salary of 39,000 naira. I was there for a year. I enjoyed the experience, but 39,000 naira could not, fulfill me as a person. So I thought, how can I handle this? So I made the decision. During this point in time, I was coming to a conclusion because my mom is also a school owner. And here's a picture of my sweet mom. She's the founder of Steve Unique Academy. So I made a decision to come and help manage our school. Now, getting to our school situation is like I was moving from fry pan to fire, because at Chemline, I was earning 39,000 naira. But when I got to Steve Unique Academy, I had no money to earn because the total income of the school was less than 1 million naira in a term, and the expenses of the school was 75% of that. I mean, teachers' salaries, maintenance, development, and all of that. And not every parent in the school paid their bills. So that posed a higher threat to my income. I had practically nothing to fall back on. So I made a decision that I was going to help our school grow, and how would I, make money. And if you have been following my write-up in the email, you would see I attended a couple of trainings that helped me do that. So I attended a couple of trainings where I learned about how to grow a school. I paid about 62,000 naira for that training. I attended that training, so I took the process, fine-tuned it, and applied it to our school. It gave me feedback, and from the feedback I noticed the trend, and I wrote down the things that really worked in that period of helping our school. And all this period I was still broke. I didn't know how to, I had this knowledge, but I didn't know what to do with it. I was just living on a stipend of 10,000 naira every month that I get from mom in school, and that was not enough for a grown man who wants to live a good life. What I did was I packaged that knowledge. I just woke up one day on my bed. After this, I had not had an insight into it. I just woke up that day on my bed and said, what I'm doing with my mom's school, can I teach others and it can produce results? So I packaged it into a 15,000 naira partnership and training. So where I would go to school and talk to them, and in doing that, I got a lot of testimonials. And you see a picture of them. This is a man called Alaji Bello. He was the former NAPS chairman of Ali Mosho local government. He was delighted I worked with him. I worked with this woman, Mrs. Folari of Leaders Gates Montessori School, and all of that. But in all of these struggles, when I was working offline without understanding the profit windfall in my business, even though I earned money on the screen, you would see the different income I had at different points in time. And hence, when I started 2016 of October, I had 25,000 in my first month. By the next month, I had earned 80,000. By the next month, I had 94,500. Now that's January. I had 94,500. But now my client base was growing, and I had to look for new customers because I had to follow up on the old clients and look for new customers. So by February, my income started dropping because there's no how I could manage the old customers and then earn and get new clients. So I was getting frustrated, walking up and down, and I was trying to find out how can I figure this thing out. If I have to work myself thin, it means that I will have to earn little. It continued like that, and the highest income I ever had during that period was a 95,500 naira income. No matter how I worked, no matter how much I tried, that's all I earned. So I sat down to say, what am I going to do? And I paid for another training, and in paying for that training, I discovered some things. Let me show you my picture of me in that training. Here's a picture of me in that training. I was there with a man named Victor Ekpo, and he taught me for some time. I took what I learned in that training and looked at what I was doing, and wrote out a system for myself that I've gone on to use to help a lot of people earn today from their business and from their knowledge. I use this training to create something I call the authority brand system, which you saw at the beginning. And out of the authority brand system, I wrote out what I call the authority cycle, and you can use this. And the authority cycle is composed of 5 components: a method, a market, a message, money, and a mentor. It means for a business for you to find the mother load of opportunities in your business, you have to have one of these 5 things or all of these 5 things to work together in your business, and I call it the authority cycle. But for the purpose of you getting into the mail, because we're not going to be going into the details of it in this video, I want to show you the most important aspect, or one of the most important aspects of this cycle, and that is the money. The money is in, it has the purple color on it, and that's the money. So what I figured out was that I didn't have to work so much to earn so much. I could create my business in such a way that it will produce income for me on a regular basis. Now let me take you there. How can you replicate this? The 5 ways, 5 eye-opening ways that I discovered that just shocked me and took me out of the mindset of struggling and walking up and down to get money. Now you need these 5 things: the method, the market, the message, the money, and a mentor. You need these 5 things. No matter the kind of business you are doing, you need these 5 things to work together in your business for you to have profits. But for the purpose of this video, I want to show you the money aspect. So let's go straight into it. Now, to understand the profit windfall in your business, no matter the business you are in, you must understand these 5 things. That there are things in your business that you do that we call services. There are things that you have created, or if you have not created them, or that somebody else has created them, and they are called products. It could be an ebook, it could be a book, it could be a short report, it could be physical product, but these things are created. They are the physical products and the things you do. And if you look at most businesses are caught in the circle of these 2 things. Let me bring it out so that you can see it. Most businesses are caught in the circle of the do and create. Okay, let me slow down because I want to explain. It means most of the time you find people under the do level. Do, what I mean is that many people can offer different services and they sell the service. I'm a computer programmer. I'm a website designer. I'm a consultant. I'm a fashion designer. It's service. People just pay for the service, and that's one aspect of getting the mother load of profit in your business. And there's the place of creation and product creation, which is very, very much important. Where you create products, or if you don't have products, you get other people's products, then you sell those products. And those are the two places most people play. Those are the two places most people play. But in your business, you can have up to 5. If you understand this model well, you can have up to 5 different dimensions in which you can create profit for your business. For example, let's start from the do. Now, as from the aspect of doing the service, you could offer a service in your business. You could offer a service in your business. So we're going to use a case study. Let's use the case study of a fashion designer. This is a case study of a fashion designer. Now, a fashion designer has a service. She sews for people. So that is the service. So she gets paid for the service. So that is the do aspect. She gets paid for the service. She could employ so many people to sew for her, and she gets paid the more for the service by the numbers of people that are sewing for her, or by the numbers of stores or shops she has. So that's one. She's getting paid for her service. Number 2, she could create her own product. It means she could now create her own wares and materials that instead of just getting paid for the service, she's selling what she has created. So that is the second one. She's creating products. So as a fashion designer, she's not just having services, she's now creating products. Now, under the products dimension of creation, there are now different kinds of products she can create. She can create her clothes, and sell. That is one kind of product. I could call it a physical product. She could create product in form of a short report, or maybe because it's a fashion word, it's a visual word, she will create a video series that shows our own products. It makes our own processes. She creates a short report. Oh, how do you cut? How do you sew a gown? This is how she put the process. This is how you sew the gown, and she puts it down into a short video series, and she creates a product out of that for sale. So she has created a product, physical product, means she creates clothes and she sells those clothes. She created video series on how to sew a particular clothes. That's another one that she has created. Or she can write an ebook or a video course that's on the fashion process itself. The fashion process itself. So that is coming to the place of creation. So with this, she can create the product in 9 dimensions. First of all, she offers a service. That's number 1. That's what you do for people, and that service could even be divided into different kinds of services. There could be VIP services, there could be premium services, there could be other kind of services that she offers. So we are still under do create. Now, once she begins to produce, she creates video series or a training program out of what she's doing, naturally she needs to then her speaking skills will be coming to life, ability to teach people will be coming to life. So because of that, she's developing the aspect of tell. It means she's developing ability to tell and to tell processes on how things are done. because now she can create product, especially the product that teaches people what she knows. Now she can be able to tell that she has ability to articulate her points, and she has ability to take those articulated points and put it into a video course. So things like speaking and writing opportunities will begin to come to her. And in that speaking and writing opportunities is another source of getting paid. So you have people and platforms that they will say, you do these things. Can you come and show us how this is done? I watched your video. We're having this empowerment session. How can you be a part of it? That's the third way. She now begins to tell. Then she puts a price on telling. And as she's telling how she knows how to do what she knows how to do best, people will begin to ask her, can you show me? Can I come and work with you? I already have the skill. Can you mentor me? Can you train me? And that's how that's the place of show. So she also can charge for showing people what she just told them to do, or what she just explained to them in their video. It means somebody watched the video, loved the video, and can say, you know what, I need this person to be close to me. I want to be where she is. So let's say the video costs 30,000 naira, and say, oh, I want to come and learn it in your place. I said, oh, there's no problem. You want to see me face to face? I want you to give me your time. It's going to cost you 80,000 naira of my time. He said, there's no problem. I'll pay for it. Now, this person is not just paying for the knowledge; is paying for proximity. That is show. And there could be a place of asking, that is facilitating and coaching. And this is when you can easily get into coaching people. And because of your own personal effectiveness, people ask you, can you coach me on this? And you can also charge for that. These 5 dimensions can help you create huge amount of cash from your business. So let me bring it down home to my own business. When I started my own business, these 5 things, I did them perfectly well by what I've learned. First of all, I created consulting service for schools, where I would consult for them. So my consultation, that's the service, my consultation session went for as much as 250,000 naira per session. And I would create that, and have about few schools take advantage of that. Those schools, I was rendering a service to them. But I don't do consultations every time, because with the service, I would have to be there. I would have to, spend my time, my physical time, and I can only be in one place at a time. So what I did, I went into the create and began to create products like ebooks, like short reports to sell. And these ebooks, I just sell them. I don't expect the explanations are there. I created about 3 ebooks and I sold them, and they bought into this ebook, and that produced an income, a constant income, at least the income I want to use for fueling my car and all of that. I could sell one of my ebooks sold for 4-5. I could sell 5 copies in a day, 3 copies in a day, and I would get that. I'll just get, the system was built to show that. That's for that. I created ebook, I created short reports, I created products in that dimension. But with that dimension, I could not still earn as much as I want. Even though I could scale an ebook and sell it at once, that ebook didn't give me the ultimate power I wanted. So the next thing was, I created what I call the show, the mentor and train. And in this show, what I do is that I bring people together in a mastermind, in a group that they pay a subscription to be a part of. What do I mean? It means for a period of time, I mentor people, and it could be as low as 1,000 naira per month. It could be as high as 60,000 naira for 3 months. It depends on the level of mentorship each individual wants. Now, for the level of mentorship, I get into that mentorship. For my 1,000 naira mentorship a month, I had they had a population of 323 people take their mentorship. They pay for 4 months at the cost of 4,200 naira, and I would mentor them for that period of time and show them my understanding as regards the topic I want to work on. I mentor them, and train them at that point in time. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. Getting in, and at periods of time, I could take groups of 10 or 20 at a higher cost, where I don't just do mentorship, I do mentorship and some personalized services and consultation that goes for a higher price. And I also created what I call the ask sessions, the diagnostic sessions, where I have consultation sessions. Now, some of these services were sold as standalone. Some of them were put together. For example, I could sell an ebook and give them a bonus of mentorship. I could sell a facilitation session and give them a bonus of one of my products, one of my video products. So, but ability to understand this system helped me in creating diverse products into the market, and I could scale up in my influence. And actually, my service, the place of service, the service I rendered here, that's the one at the top, the service I rendered actually dropped. What I mean was that I don't have to offer my physical service all the time. Do you understand? I could save myself of some time, and I was earning more just by understanding this product creation formula. Now you can take this product creation formula and put it in any kind of business, and I could help unravel the profit windfall in that specific kind of business just by understanding this product creation formula. And I hope you have found values. Now, in this, you will understand it once you attend one of our live classes. We have a practical demonstration, and the practical demonstration is on this. The practical demonstration is on this. Is on making you understanding the authority cycle, how you build a business that is hugely profitable, and you don't have to change what you're doing. And you are going to be getting details about that in the emails that you're going to be getting. Make sure you open this. You can watch this video as many times as you want, and you can get the benefits from it. Thank you very much for giving me your time, for giving me your email. And I know our relationship, our closeness, our bond will produce profit. I know and I understand that. I can see you in my mind's eye. I can see the way you are picturing the profit windfall you want in your business. And I am the one that can help take your business to where you desire to be. And you can reduce your stress and increase the level of income that you have. Alright, just watch out for my email series that follow. Thank you for giving me your time.